Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Tyranny with me, Bring It On. We're done in the Rust Canyons, let's go back to the Spire, deal with our inventory, see if the Alchemist gloves are done, and speak to Kills in Shadow, who I'm kind of hoping has some association with the Unbroken, because I would like to mix up my party, but I'm trying to bring who I think is the most relevant companions for what we're doing. And right now, since we're working for the Disfavored, Barrick is an obvious choice. And Verse usually has some sort of interaction with the Disfavored. And I'm probably never going to get rid of Lantry, even though we still haven't used his ability yet. A Voice of Ages, at least not that I know of. So, anyway, let's see if we got any goodies here. A purple great bow, and a blue iron heater shield. And some camping supplies that I'm not using. I need to start using camping supplies between encounters, so I can use those once per rest abilities more often. We'll get there. Alright, let's see how this compares. It's technically better, but it's also higher quality. So if I upgrade this, I'm sure it'll be on equal footing. Well, Path of Roses will be better because it has poisonous. Better recovery and better dodge. Worse parry and endurance. But this is more well-rounded. Because right now he's not very good against range attacks. Because his dodge is so low. He usually isn't taking range attacks anyway. The ranged enemies seem to be focusing more on Lantry. So I think having a higher parry on Barrick makes more sense. So yeah, we're not going to change anything.
Will do.
Let's go to the Forge, see if they finished our artifact. And collect any goodies they produced over here. An iron ingot. So we still haven't gotten any bronze ingots from that other guy. Let me make sure that I did hire him. Yeah. I have him hired, so that's what, 2 or 3 times I've gotten an iron ingot from Praxis, but Thanatos hasn't provided any bronze ingots yet. Which I think should be more common, since iron ingots are limited to the Forgebound. Oh wait, he had something to talk about. Greetings, Fatebinder. How may I help you? I found this helmet in Rust Canyons. What can you tell me about it? This is the Hawkeye helm. With this, I should be able to recreate it for you. Alright, so this is still being produced. Let's see. Which I saw up here. I didn't realize I could keep track of it here, but yeah. That'll make things a little easier. So I can pace my trips back to the Spire. So we have the Hawkeye helm. A Hawkeye is a reimagined Scarlet Fury's helmet, adorned with feathers and eye slits that allow for overall improved visibility. Plus 10 accuracy. So this looks like it's tailor-made for Verse, most likely. It is a Scarlet Fury helmet, just like her starting one. And better accuracy, so yeah. Alright, let's sell the stuff that we have. I'm sad to see this iron armor go, but it is what it is. Let's give that to Lantry, and do it that way. I want to see about upgrading my commander's plate real fast. Select a weapon or armor from your inventory to upgrade. So you get 1 more armor. Let's see, recovery is reduced. Yeah, because right now the commander's plate is the only armor. I guess any artifacts. So my gloves as well. Are the only items that I know I'm going to keep. I'm going to focus on upgrading artifacts first. Alright, so now it's masterwork. Armor 8, recovery plus 0.7 seconds. Next we can upgrade the Binding of Shadows as well. It's only 0.5 armor. Recovery time stays the same. Unarmed attack damage goes up though. Cool. Alright, let's talk to Kills in Shadow. Oh, whoa. Why am I scrolling up? Actually, you know what? Let's talk to my other Why do I keep scrolling up? What did I do? Stop it. That's so frustrating. Actually, let's talk to Ebb first. I want to talk to all the companions about Kills in Shadow. Oh my goodness, stop doing that. Why does it keep doing that? Ebb nods at your approach and offers a curt bow.
What is it you need? Ask away.
Alright, ask about our travel companions. She nods, silently awaiting your follow-up. Tell me your thoughts on Kills in Shadow.
So long as she doesn't perceive you weak enough to challenge, Kills in Shadow should prove a fearsome, loyal retainer.
I find it strange. In humans, Kyros' invasion spawned despair, surrender, rage. But the beastmen seem almost indifferent to Kyros, and unshaken by the constant state of war that the Tears have seen.
And Kills in Shadow adopts this optimism more than any. Seems she has no room to be sad about what the Overlord has destroyed. She seems to care only about what can be carved out of what remains. I try to find inspiration in that.
Why is one dialogue voiced, then it's not, then it's voiced again? It's weird.
Ask away.
Alright, then Siren.
Good day, Fatebinder. It's always nice to see you.
Or sorry, Siren. Siren smiles and blushes at her words.
What do you need?
Alright, ask about our travel companions.
Are we trading in gossip now, Fatebinder? Or are you collecting information to use against us?
She arches her eyebrows inquisitively.
What do you want to know about?
Tell me about Kills in Shadow.
I'm not entirely sure what to say. I don't think much of her because I try not to think of her much. Have you seen the way she stares at me? Is that a smile? Or is she hoping I let down my guard so she can tear out my throat? Beastmen are too hard to read. Their thoughts are all blood and rending and rutting.
I'm not always thinking of killing with rending claws. Sometimes I'm thinking how human packmates are like brood cubs, like hairless first-season whelps. Need cleaning and protecting. Need beast woman.
And then it goes from death and blood to love and care, or whatever constitutes love and care to a beast woman, which could very well involve blood and rending and rutting. It's all very confusing. I don't hate her, but she has the uncanny ability to make me uncomfortable without knowing exactly why I feel that way. What do you need?
Alright, let's talk to Beric about it.
My Lord Binder, you have something which requires my attention?
Beric salutes as he turns to greet you.
What can I do for you?
Let's see. Is more about us? Nope. Where's it at? There we go. About our travel companions. I'm more accustomed to traveling in the company of soldiers, so I'm out of practice judging the worth of civilians and miscreants. If you had anyone in particular in mind, I would give them some thought. Oh, I didn't ask you about Siren. What do you think of Siren? She's complicated and volatile, even by an Archon standards. Kyros took a significant risk by inviting Siren into the hierarchy. It would have been simpler to kill her than risk unleashing her power upon Tyranus. Yet I'm glad that Siren is with us. She brings innocence and dignity to a conflict that too often lacks either quality. That's very profound of you, Beric. What do you think of Kills in Shadow? Do speak, Ironclad. Tell to Beast Woman each and every thought hidden behind Iron Shadow. Say words that will surely incite Beast Woman to violence. Go on, Beric. Tell Kills in Shadow what you think of her. A fascinating specimen to be sure, though I am loath to tolerate beastmen serving under the banner of Kyros. Even I must admit that her strength and tenacity have inspired me. Before I get too far ahead of myself, I do not think that she would hesitate to hunt you for sport if the whim appealed to her. Be warned. Alright,
At your
Verse.
service, Fatebinder.
Verse bows with an added flourish.
What do you need? What did you have in mind?
Alright, same question. Anyone in particular? What do you think of Kills in Shadow? I've been watching her fight. She's fierce in a way that the Scarlet Chorus could use to our advantage. We've tried to conscript beastmen in the past, but the results have been less than successful. In truth, the results have been ugly. It's tough to capture something that a net won't hold. As often as not, we either have to talk her kind into conscripting, or murder enough of them that only the weak are left. And Lantry?
One moment, my friend. Just let me finish this thought.
Ending his note with a flourish, Lantry licks the tip of the quill, pausing to taste it a second and third time, before tucking the pen in a holster on his sleeve. Alright, let's just,
I am nothing if not a semi-reliable font. Well, you might want to ask a more soldierly. I am nothing if not a I know everything, except for... Of course. How can I help?
No, know anything about the region we're in?
Lethian was a merchant, fearless one at that. Takes a rare breed of profiteer to risk settling a corner of the old walls. These days, the settlement is bustling. Though really, displaced war refugees are the reason for the crossing's recent growth. You were the governor of this place for a time, right? That must have been an interesting experience. Care to discuss it?
Alright, so I didn't remember to talk to him when we go back to the Blade Grave, because it looks like he has something unique to say for each region. Lantry slides a quill out of his sleeve, and readies a sheaf of parchment. Now, I sent to ensure the Forge-bound met their quotas. Under my oversight, the settlement flourished. The rest is irrelevant.
Every bronze worker in the tiers would sell out her children to know the lessons of the Forge-bound. Tunon would not have elected a fool to shepherd Kyros' most valuable mages. Of course. How can I help?
Let's see. Yeah, traveling
Are you
associates.
asking for an objective assessment? Or is this your way of saying you want to gossip?
What's your read on Kills in Shadow?
Aggressive, homicidal, and best kept on a long leash with a longer whip? I'm a poor judge of beasts. I've known so few, and none resemble the scribes and scholars to which I'm accustomed. But there's a blunt honesty to her that I rather enjoy. She wants to bask in your power and makes no excuses for the self-interested nature of her loyalty to you. Such refreshing transparency is rare in humans.
Alright, let's talk Kills in Shadow. The Beastwoman squats on her haunches, back bowed and face tilted forward, as she meticulously grooms between the long, callous fingers of one paw. A mauve tongue laves blood from her glistening claws. She glances up, a jerky startled movement at your approach. But there's no fear in her, only reaction, instinct, and a readiness to strike.
Fatebinder wants Beast Woman?
The reek of an unwashed feral animal, bloodied and battle-worn, swallows you like a wet blanket, and you breathe through your mouth to keep from retching. I had any good hunts lately?
Good, yep. And many more than 5.
The Beastwoman flexes and curls her claws in the air, the pitch blackness of them suddenly striking, a stark reminder of their power, their ability to kill.
Waded up deep, murky stream near disfavored camp. Poured in mud of bank, but did not leave tracks. Crept low and quiet to tent flap, scenting with tongue. Caught ironclads and dragged, squirming like hurt rabbits, into cold black depths of river.
She grins, boastful and filled with bloodlust.
Disfavored cannot swim like Beast Woman, only can sink.
Alright, if you're gonna follow me, I'd like to know more about you. Kills in Shadow puffs her hairy, naked teats out. Sorry, treats. Okay.
Am best hunter.
She boasts, scratching one idly.
Am last of tribe. Tribe who killed king vipers, Alarion, and thorn stags extinct. Am alpha. Brood mother. Can smell earthblood like mystic. What else does Alpha to Kills and Shadow long to know?
Kills in Shadow. That's an interesting name.
Best hunter is clever hunter. Stalk slow and soft. Bad, bad, bad. Silent. Strikes. Fast, fast, fast. Kills without hesitation.
How do you end up with the Stone Stalkers?
Am not Stone Stalker.
The Beast Woman snarls. She bristles, flexing her back and shoulders before settling back on her haunches.
Lost tribe. Left Haven lands. Migrated east. Was alone long time. Hunted many humans. Killed. Raged like undying fire. Then found pack of stone whelps. Caitiffs, outcasts of tribe, who needed Alpha.
Could your tribe have been that different? I've run afoul of many a beastman in my day, and I find nothing that distinguishes their savage numbers.
Stay and see. We'll think Kills and Shadow memorable when insides are being ripped, slow dripping from iron-clad shell.
If you're not a Stone Stalker, why are you leading a pack of beastmen from that tribe?
Is true. Am Shadow Hunter from Havenlands, but am last of tribe.
She dips her head in thought, long tongue having dried blood from her bottom lip. Laving dried blood from her bottom lip. She wears a lip between her fangs and bright, fresh blood beads anew.
After tribe was slain, Kills and Shadow loped to Stone Lands, stalking on long hunt for disfavored, but soon became needed by weak whelps, by stone stalkers who had been slaves and had not learned how best to fight.
I don't take this the wrong way, but you seem like a born killer.
Did not kill out of mother's womb. All whelps suckle first, learn later. Beast Woman's first blood was in second season after birth.
Kills in Shadow hacks, a clear sign of her amusement. I'd like to know more about your tribe. Special reputation. Her lips peel back in a sneer, and growls low from the back of her throat. Alright, so we'll come back to that later. She scratches the hairy top plane of her stomach and snorts.
Lead conversation. Beast Woman will follow.
It's probably gonna lose. Well, yeah, Fatebinder wants you to bathe.
Am bathing right now.
Her red eyes brighten with amusement.
Don't simply drag your fetid tongue over another matted patch of fur. Stand under a waterfall or kneel in a stream. The crying statue in Edgering Ruins comes to mind.
Is washing with water for how packmate became trapped in iron? Did not think to shed iron shell first.
She runs her tongue over her fangs, rumbles a satisfied purr.
Should let Beast Woman pry shell from ironclad. Then Kills in Shadow can play with disfavored inside. Yep. Am best hunt, am last of try.
I still don't have enough reputation for that.
Lead conversation. Beast Woman will follow.
Alright, we have enough loyalty for the sparring, so I like to spar with you.
Beast Woman gets to play fight with Alpha?
She immediately perks up, salivating and snarling happily as she rises on hind legs and swipes several practice swings to limber up. She displays her dark claws wide and pins you with an eager, blood-thrilling stare.
Come!
Before you can step even a single foot forward, the Beast Woman surges for you without waiting, tackling you hard about the waist. The force of her weight slams into you, her muscled shoulder rammed into your gut, and you both tumble for the ground in a tangle of limbs and hair and claws. Yeah, let's headbutt her. Hands gripping her hairy shoulders to steady yourself, you ram your forehead as hard as you can into her swarthy snout. Bone crunches audibly, and Kills in Shadow howls, rearing back as blood spates down the front of her chin and throat. She gnashes her red-tinged fangs, pained and furious and looking for a moment, as if she may very well tear your throat out. But then she licks the blood coating her lips, and grins at you dangerously. A Beast Woman likes fighting with Alpha. She purrs and carefully, essentially crawls back from you. Let's play a game. Immediately, the Beast Woman perks up, back straightening as her red eyes rove you with interest.
Like playing with prey, or with pack. Would play sometimes with stone whelps. What, mate? slaughter.
Her dark maws part in a massive fangy grin.
I'm always down for a game. Unless it involves throwing and catching. In which case,
It's easy. Packmate chooses one of each. Rut, mate, slaughter. If prey is chosen, pack joins ensuing hunt. If packmate is chosen and both agree to game, then pack gets to watch.
Rut, mate, slaughter, eh? Does it have to be 3 different people? I rutted with my old gang boss, Fine Ass. Mated him for a time, and then I killed him. Of all my days running with the chorus, I think I enjoyed asking the most.
oh, I get it. Okay. I'd rut Barrack, since Kyros' forces need a little pillage and rape in return. I'd mate with Verse, mostly to take half of whatever land she's going to someday conquer. Obviously, I'd kill Lantry. Who wouldn't?
What? I'm old enough to be everyone's father. This is disgusting.
Wow. I appreciate being included in this little... Well, I'm not even really sure what to call this. It's not like any game I've ever played, but... I'm gonna say nothing and pretend like I haven't heard a word anyone said. And then I'm gonna go sing myself a little amnesia.
Barrack looks at you and simply shakes his head in horror and disbelief.
How could Beast Woman choose any other? Would Rut ebb good and hot fast? Would mate Alpha and would slaughter, carve back to pieces, slowly, savoring while slicing flesh from neck. Yep.
Alright. Let's see.
Am last of tribe. Tribe who killed king vipers, Alarion, and thorn stags extinct. Am Alpha, brood mother, can smell earthblood like mystic.
It does seem like a lot more of her dialogue is voice acted, though it doesn't seem like she has as much dialogue as the other companions, so that might be why. Alright, let's ask about her tribe one more time. Still not enough reputation.
Lead conversation. Beast Woman will follow.
I want your opinion on something. The Beast Woman sits back on her haunches. She scratches under one hairy teat, then the next, snuffling at the air, head bobbing lightly. Her red eyes slide closed with contentment.
Fatebinder has good musk. Smells of bloodlust, of predator, of savage strong alpha. It's good to ask Beast Woman for advice. Even strong alpha needs cunning of bulwark at side.
Bulwark, the ranking second in command of a beast tribe, a position often held by the most savage of beast women. The Bulwark's primary responsibility is to enforce order and obedience within the tribe, and carry out the Prima's commands. In the smaller structure of a pack, the Bulwark performs the same duties in loyalty to the Alpha. How do you assess our progress?
On stealing territory of beast women lands humans call realms of tearsmen. No Fatebinder claimed territory of Vendrian's well. Is good for pack, good for disfavored. Should killers in shadow care outside of that?
She crouches down and scratches the lower curve of her back.
Fatebinder claimed Horizon Rock called Mountain Spire at Vendrian's well. Should claim more, take power as own, become stronger and stronger. Kyros rules own tribe and crushes threats to territory with attacks called edicts. Fatebinder should learn same mystic strength. Even Archons cannot win against edict. Yep. Our best attack we'll use to kill, survive.
How would you have us proceed?
Do not like disfavored, but ironclads are strongest of humans. Return from throes of death. Fatebinder should help disfavored death defeaters. Should always side with pack that will win. But after, kills in shadow will slaughter, rip rend. Will kill ironclads extinct. Will not hold back even for Alpha.
It is favored hold true to Kyros' will. They alone embody the Overlord's strength.
Kyros hunts beast women, kills tribe extinct. His threat to survival. Disfavored also hunt beast women, kills in shadow, will not submit as slave, will not die. We'll kill, fight, slaughter, disfavored first.
What do you think of the others in our pack? Her red eyes darken with cunning as she shifts her stance, hunkering low as if to spring and attack. Rather than strike, she rakes clawed fingers through her thick mane, thinking, assessing.
Are brazen, callow, are not as savage fast keen as beast woman, but are not weak. Fatebinder whelped good, tough pack.
She bobs as she thinks, gaze darting about, watchful. And what are your thoughts on Lantry? What are your thoughts on Barrick? Oh, sorry, insufficient reputation still. She shakes out her matted dark mane in a brusque refusal to answer. But yeah, let's ask about Barrick.
Beast woman does not like disfavored, but kills in shadow likes Barrick. Will not kill human yet. Want to hunt good and long, make bleed, scream, writhe, mangle before kill.
Her eyes gleam darkly as she puffs out a longing breath, a mauve tongue slick from salivation.
Human is tough like stone wall. Is hidden behind iron's shadow where beast woman cannot smell or scout weakness. But is noisy like crashing boar, easily stalked.
This is the first time since Stalwart that I've felt vulnerable. I don't fear swords or spears, but this beast is something different.
What are your thoughts on Verse?
Good hunter, reeks of blood, dirt, death. Is savage swift like beast woman.
That's a higher compliment to the beast than to me, but I appreciate the thought.
What are your thoughts on Ebb?
Human brood mother, mystic.
Kills in Shadow tilts her head to one side, as if listening intently to a sound discernible only to her ears.
Is strong, breathes in gusts like ocean gale.
First time I've been called a broodmother. Though it's not wholly inaccurate. Twins count as a brood of 2, right? Well, I'm mostly certain you meant that as a compliment, so thank you.
What are your thoughts on Siren? That reputation still.
Lead conversation. Beast woman will follow.
We should strategize how best to deal with our enemies, and our allies.
Best way is with bloodshed, yep.
She grins wide, tongue lolling across her gleaming blade-sharp teeth.
Fatebinder has many allies. More enemies. Which do Fatebinder and Kills in Shadow hunt today?
I want to talk about Kyros and the Archons.
Fatebinder's tribe. No packs well.
She huffs and snorts. What do you know of the disfavored and Graven Ash?
Disfavored hunting slave beast women. Only predators to rival tribes. Dislike. Admire. Envy skill. Want to stalk. Then want to kill slowly. Make scream. But disfavored do not yowl easily. Have taken killing teeth and throat, carving claws and gut, and survived. Alpha laves pain from pack, makes pack tougher, deadly threat. Fatebinder walks, rubbing shoulder against shoulder with disfavored, aligns with strongest predator. Kills in Shadow understands, but Beast Woman will not be enslaved, will kill Fatebinder first.
Cold red eyes cut through you, promising a painful, drawn-out death should you betray her.
This beast is clearly intelligent, but it's still a wild animal, not something you can truly control or predict. Do you want to be looking over your shoulder this whole time?
Bringing creatures into the military fold invites chaos. It can never end well.
Let's discuss those in the tiers who seek to defy... Wait.
Fatebinder's tribe. No packs well.
What do you know of the Scarlet Chorus and the voices of Narat?
Archon with many voices is vicious, cunning feral, good, desirable alpha. But pack is rank, has taint of rotten meat.
Kills in Shadow rakes a curved black claw across the bridge of her snout.
Pack wails, bleeds from relentless infighting. Even bulwarks cannot wrestle whelps into control. Strong are few, and feud each other. Rest are many weak chaff. But Archon does not call pack. Makes aberrant. dangerous.
Nerat is the cause of the rot in the chorus. That monster is part of it, not outside it. Nerat encourages the chaos and revels in the destruction.
The voices of Nerat is many things, and more than one woman has called that creature desirable. Ask yourself where any of them have gone.
Fatebinder's tribe. No packs well.
What do you know of Tunon and his court of Fatebinders?
No Chorus and his favored fear Fatebinders more than Chorus and his favored fear each other.
She bares her fangs, darkly pleased.
Means Fatebinders are better war makers? Better blood spillers? Would like to fight other Fatebinders, test prowess of these feared killers.
Hasn't she already done that? I think she mentioned when we first met her that she hunted another Fatebinder before me.
But Fatebinder bows to Tunon. Cannot fight within pack without answering to pack's bulwark. Archon cold-blooded mark.
She pants contentedly, cold saliva dripping off the length of her rough tongue.
Lead conversation. Beast woman will follow.
Now let's discuss those in the tiers who seek to defy Kyros.
Humans of these lands, of beast women lands. Humans called tearsmen who struggle twist fight against Fatebinder's tribe.
Kills in Shadow growls a soft noise of contemplation.
Which would Fatebinder have kills in shadow stalk for slaughter first?
What do you know of the Avengerian Guard?
No pack was defeated by Kyros' tribe. Was small, easily hunted first time. Struggled, fought back to paws and knees. But could not have won second time. Was like hare challenging wolf.
Oh, cute way of putting it. Though I think Kyros technically has two tribes that like to knock us around time and time again.
Many humans live in beast women lands. Kills in shadow knows tearsmen pack well.
What do you know of the Bronze Brotherhood?
Lying kith. Are not brood brothers, use bronze killing claws. Smell of tanned hide, blood, piss, and firewater. Fight like black-striped jackals. Laughing, nimble, reckless. Fight for trinkets, not survival.
What do you know of the Unbroken?
Strongest humans in beast women lands. Earth blood must pump hot fast through veins. Are tenacious, undefeated. Stand tough as mountains, even against disfavored.
Do not get taken in by the Unbroken reputation. The people of Stalwart are fond of rewriting history in favor of a version that fits their sensibilities. Imagine that many people rallying around an idea, a story.
I wish to speak of something else. She scratches a hairy teat and bares her blade-sharp fangs at you in a self-pleased grin.
Lead conversation. Beast woman will follow.
Tell me more about the Beastmen tribes.
Nope.
Darn it. Kills in Shadow scratches a hip, claws raking a rough patch of scar tissue, bisecting the jut of the bone. Do you know anything about the magical guilds in the tiers?
Kills in Shadow does not understand human behavior towards mystics. Tribes should value, protect mystics. Not treat like outcasts, caitiffs forced into separate packs. Humans fear and snivel, snap at own mystics. Until mystics become strong alphas like archons. Then humans grovel and beg favor. Follow archons in droves. Maybe Fatebinder understands ways of human mystics better. Maybe not. Ask and discover.
What do you know of the Sages?
Strange pack. Dispersed. Sage humans know each other, but prefer lone wolf travel. Are clever, harder to hunt. Smell of coal ink and rotted trees. Leave beast women alone most times, so Kills in Shadow likes.
What do you know of the Forgebound?
Forgebound are builders, not fighters. Are like slaves to own human pack. Work without rest. Are weak and submissive, but can mold hard gray ore like pressing paw prints into mud.
What do you mean they're like slaves?
Forgebound make better than iron, killing claws and hard pelts all day for kith of other pack. Why give to others if have choice?
And what gray ore?
Rock, ore, heart and skin of Torotus. Smells like iron, but is different. Forge-bound mold gray ore to give tribes teeth and claws. Carve better, slice deeper than ones of iron and bronze.
The Beast Woman snorts and sneezes. Why would you call them weak?
Strong mystics, beast women mystics, use earth blood power to hunt, kill, eat prey, not to be leashed by others.
So we have 2 loyalty with her, but we still can't unlock those other conversation options. Huh. And I don't think we're going to be able to get the loyalty we need to finish the other conversation options, which is disappointing. All the other companions were able to get everything we wanted out of them with our initial conversation with them, so I don't know. I have to take her along with us. Let's talk about something else, and then she yawns, mauve tongue curling between her wide gaping jaws.
Lead conversation. Beast woman will follow.
What do you know of the Earthshakers?
Earthshakers draw power from earthblood like stone stalker mystics, like beast women. Archaeans pack, yep, are strong, are disfavored, but are tearsmen. Smell more of stone lands, more of earth blood than disfavored, yep.
Have you had past dealings with the Earthshakers?
If by dealings, Fatebinder means hunts and killings, then yep. Earthshakers crushed Shard-Nip tribe in South Stonelands. So kills in shadow slaughtered pack of Earthshakers in north near Howling Rock.
Earthblood. Do I even want to ask?
Beneath dry soil, wet earthblood beats, thrums. Fatebinder's ears cannot hear surging blood song.
I'm certain this earthblood is more an arcane or abstract notion, not actual blood in the soil. Our senses are attuned to something we're not seeing.
Do you share arcane teachings?
Stonestalker cubs learn to lap same earthblood that Earthshakers do, but beast women methods are different. Both hunt with same mystic claws, but slashing technique varies.
Alright, that's all I need to know. She pants contentedly, cold saliva dripping off the length of her rough tongue.
Lead conversation. Beast woman will follow.
Tell me about the magic of the Beastmen.
Beast women mystics are rare, honored, powerful. Can hear and scent lifeblood in earth, air, sea, and shadows. Are strongest and smartest of beast women, of all creatures, even archons.
And would you happen to be one of these powerful beast woman mystics?
Broodmother was mystic. Kills in shadow, can hear song of shadows, can smell power in darkness, yep. But did not learn, did not train for life of elder locked in cave. Wanted to be strong, but wanted to hunt, fight, kill more.
Your mystics lock themselves in caves. Why? The beast woman shuffles uncomfortably, before resettling herself lower on her haunches.
Are free. Can roam, can hunt, but don't. Exist to make pack stronger, sometimes lead, teach, protect. Many seasons carve knowledge into cave.
Where is this cave of the Shadowhunter mystics exactly?
Would not tell Fatebinder. Humans cannot read marks either way. Not even sages.
She snorts. Do Stonestalkers also carve magical knowledge into cave walls for anyone to stumble across?
Not that Kills in Shadow has seen. Stonestalkers do not carve marks with claws. Have no understanding of things that remain past death. Stonestalker knowledge exists only as passed through living members of tribe.
I see.
Beast Woman, too, sees many things.
Which tribe has the strongest mystics?
Shadow hunters. At best mystics. Could seep into shadows. Could control darkness. Could suffocate. Kill.
Beastwoman settles her blood-red eyes on you. It's a heavy gaze full of pride. It sounds a lot like Bled and Mark's ability. From what I understand. I had a feeling you might say that.
Fatebinder often has feelings for beast women. Cannot resist lure of best predator. Yep. Shadow hunters. At best, mystics could seep into shadows, could control darkness, could suffocate, kill.
Uh-huh. But now? Kills in shadow scratches behind one ear.
Ketvanas now. Northwestern wind tribe, or swift wild, like howling squall.
More powerful than Archons. Forgive me if I find that hard to believe.
Fatebinder thinks beast woman mystic cannot be called Archon. All beast women tribes no legend, no life of Thundermane. Slaughtered endless humans, struck 5 Archons dead before was slain by Kyros. What is Archon if not merely name like Prima?
Sorry, I was looking at the options down here. The beast woman's lips split into a menacing grin. All fangs and rough dark tongue. I see, and I see. Is this true, Lantry?
To my knowledge, yes. One of our sages wrote many pieces on a beast woman mystic believed to have an Archon's potential. But I remember only a few details. Like, I know she was killed early in her prime.
I see.
Beast woman too sees many things. Fatebinder. What is Archon if not Beast woman too? Beast woman too sees many
Why is that
things.
an option so many times? Let's speak of other matters. She scratches the hairy top plane of her stomach and snorts.
Lead conversation. What now does Fatebinder wish to yip about?
With sharp-tipped claw, she picks a bug from between her teeth.
What now does Fatebinder wish to yip about? Like playing with...
I'm always...
Is he...
Rut.
Alright, so we've already done all this. Let's click through
How
that.
could Beast Woman choose any other? Am last of tribe. Tribe who killed King Vipers, Alarion, and Thorn Stags extinct. Am Alpha. Brood Mother. Can smell Earthblood like mystic.
I know we've already listened to that, but I don't like talking over voice acting. I'd like to know more about your tribe. Still can't do that.
Lead conversation.
Lantry? And Siren. Alright, so we have 3 more conversation options with her that I can't access yet. So what I might end up doing, I'm going to look at her talent trees off camera, see how best to build her, and then we might end up bringing her along. If I had to guess, she's going to be play a DPS route, but like every other companion, she probably has a tank route as well. I'll probably end up swapping her out for Verse. I want to keep Barrick in our party because we are currently working with the Disfavored in the Blade Grave. Plus, he has a very intimate association with the Blade Grave, having been cursed by the Edict of Storms there. So, and I don't plan on getting rid of Lantry no matter what my party composition is. So I'm going to try and build up her reputation. Wait, did they finish? Oh, we forged. So I bet you our item's done. Let me grab that real fast. Cool, so we got the Alchemist gloves. I'll probably end up upgrading those as well. Let's go ahead and start the Nightwalker's boots. Oh, we don't have the Hound's hide mantle, so we're not going to do that. We're going to grab the Hawkeye helm for... We don't have enough hide. Okay, Pride of the Fallen. Or Thieves' Bravado. Don't have enough bronze, and we can't get more bronze because, well, I'm sure we can buy it, right? Let me check. So I mean, a little. You know what? Let me take care of this off camera, and in the next one I'll. You know what? Let's just go ahead and forge this. So I might end up getting it anyway, so let's just go ahead and do that. Let's quick look over everything. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Go ahead and forge that. Equip this on Lantry real fast, and...
Finally, I get to use something older than me.
Let's sell that real fast as well. Alright.
On it.
I'm gonna call the episode here. Off camera, I'm gonna fiddle with the forge. Well, I guess resources. I'll see if I can buy some resources for the forge, because I need to find bronze ingots, because that one guy is not giving them to me. I'm going to look up and see if that's a bug. Hopefully I don't come across any spoilers when I do so. Also off camera, I'll look over kills and shadows, talent trees, and see how I want to build her. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.